this is the reality of owning a T3. Basically, steep roads, you're in second gear, 24 miles an hour. I'm at a place called the Church of St. John, and there's a little photo viewpoint here, so I'm going to see if I can get a couple of nice shots. Okay, so now I'm headed to the Santa Maddalena church, and then I'm going to, oh man, there's so many hard pronunciations, Pragser Wildsee. I realised that I could have parked way closer, but I probably could do with the exercise considering how much pasta I've been eating. There's the van, and I could have definitely parked a little bit closer. Box. After taking some photos of the church, I turned my compass east towards Pragser Wildsee. The journey ordinarily takes around 2 hours, but I broke it up along the way because it was exceptionally hot that day. Some of the views along the road were just truly spectacular, so it was well worth pulling over, getting the drone out and taking a few shots. This is actually the first campsite I've stayed on since I left the UK, which was about 6 or so weeks ago. I'm doing this because I want to visit Pragser Wildsee, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. It's up the road, and I knew that I'd get here when it was peak time, and it's absolutely crazy. I went and had a little look just to see, but it was so full on. I was hoping to kayak there, but I believe the rules might have changed and I may no longer be able to do that, so we'll see. I'm going to go and check in and give them a call in a minute. But it's just nice to have Wi-Fi and a shower, to be honest, because it's really hot as well, and the T3 is great, but it's not cool in the summer. I'm going to get up tomorrow at 4:30, and I'm going to be there for 5 in the morning to capture the sunrise. So I've made it to my next destination, which is Lake Dürrensee. I'm going to just do some photography because it is, as you can see, pretty spectacular. So I'm shooting this scene with the Mamiya and the 43mm lens on Kodak Ultra 160. Always have to remember to take the lens cap off. Still made that mistake. And I've been taking a load of photos, and I'm hoping that some of them came out quite nice. I've just arrived at my next destination, which I believe is pronounced Lake Misurina. The plan is to kayak here for sure, 100%, but I'm waiting for the wind to die down because I want to get some really nice flat water for photos, and I've been told that in this area in the evenings the wind, generally speaking, tends to calm down a little bit. So I'm going to give it some time, have some lunch, prepare everything ready for the kayak, and then get on the water. I'm really excited. I've been waiting to kayak this whole trip. And then tomorrow morning, first thing, another 4:30 start, I'm going to go to Lake Sorapis, which is only 20 minutes down the road, I think, but that's a 2-hour hike to the location, so I want to get there first thing in the morning. So I was hoping to go kayaking this evening, but there's, as you can see, thunder and lightning every day, and unfortunately only have a 2-hour window until it starts. Just not sure it's sensible. I was a little disappointed that I couldn't kayak on the lakes that day because they were both beautiful, but I decided to use the rest of the day to be productive, to catch up on work, and even managed to get to bed before 2 AM, ready for my very early hike to Lake Sorapis. So it is 4:30 in the morning and I'm making the hike up to Lake Sorapis. I've read online that it takes around 2 hours, but I've heard that if you hit it at a bit of speed, you can do it in an hour and a half, maybe even quicker. I mean, I would love to have run it. I really enjoy running, but I can't do that with all the equipment in my bag, so I'll break something. So plus as well, to be honest, since I've started the trail, you definitely wouldn't want to run in the dark because it's very rocky, and I've actually sort of rolled my ankle a couple of times just walking, so I don't want to run in the dark on this. Excited, I've heard that it's really beautiful. Apparently the walk itself, the hike itself, is really spectacular, so hopefully I'll see more of that on the way back as well. That'd be really nice. Absolutely stunning. I need to take off some layers, it's so hot. It's now 20 past 5. I'm making pretty good time. It is hot, it's really steep, and with my heavy backpack on it, it's quite a workout. I've been hiking for about an hour and 20 minutes, and I think I'm on target to complete the hike in 1 hour 30. Okay, you can see the refugio just up there, which means I'm literally coming onto the lake right now. So excited for this, and it would be I was told that it would be worth the hike, so wow, yeah, it looks pretty beautiful. Here. I'm trying to work out if I can see anyone, but no one just yet. I don't know how to shoot this. It's so beautiful, and I can't think of which place is the best to get all of this. I know what you're thinking. What the f is that? But more on that later. 7:29, I'm on the return now. My dad always taught me that with food and drink, it always tastes better when you've earned it. The problem is on these hikes sometimes you can't find anywhere to eat, you know, and then maybe it's in the middle of nowhere, but I happen to know that there's a hotel with an amazing cafe 5 minutes from the van, and I'm going to eat so many chocolate, pain au chocolats, croissants, 3 cappuccinos. I'm so pleased, it's actually gone really well today, so made good time. I think I'm going to be back at the van in about an hour and 20, I think, something like that. It's getting kind of busy on the trail now. Sense of satisfaction and sympathy when you see people that haven't just started. But it's nice to get it out of the way. I've got the 2 biggest passes of the whole trip today, all going well, so we shall see.